Welcome to Collecting Chaos and Freeform Friday. It's going to be a short one. So let's get to it. Okay, we'll start off with showing you a few comic books. Starting with this Roy Rogers. Number 66 from June of 1953. Got a really nasty spine roll. We are going to fix that. So I'll show it to you again later on. Not in the best shape in the world, but hey, it's older than me. I'll let it get away with that. Then we have Rex Allen. And I believe this one is number 10, also from 1953. And I now have two copies of this comic, and they're both in sad shape. And I have the Lone Ranger that's had some cover damage and first page damage. This is from 1957. Nice pages. Hardly any smell to it. I mean, it's got the paper smell, but no acid smell. And here's another Lone Ranger, and this one's from 1958. Or no, 1959, number 125. Nice color pages here. I would even say these are white pages. White to off-white. It's got some creases down here. I'm going to take care of that. Might reinforce the... Yeah, this bottom staple is loose, so I might go ahead and put that back on. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Probably won't. Then I have The Lawman. And this is from 1960. This is number 4. And moving forward to 1968 maybe? 67. The Rat Patrol number 1. Unfortunately, yeah... This is a low enough grade. I think I'm going to go ahead and reattach the cover. Then from 1968, 67, 1967, we have Bullwhip Griffin from Gold Key. From 1971, have the Bravados, Wild Western Action featuring the Bravados. And this is from 1971, number 3, Skywald Comics. These Skywald comics are kind of hard to find. I don't know how many of them there are. I'm going to be checking into it. I think this is going to be one of the ones that I try to track down all of for this year. Just like I did the Atlas Skywald, yeah, the Atlas Seaboard stuff. And then from 1989, we have the reprint Red Ryder Comics story. It reprints a story from Red Ryder Comics number 48 till July of 1947, but this is only 16 pages, very badly water damaged. I don't know if I can fix it. I might give it a shot. Might try to clean it up. Maybe give it a bath. And that's the comics I have to show you. Not much, just a few. So, let me get the question. All right, question time. From Tina Carenson. Who are some of the comic creators, artists, writers, etc. that you have met in person? I wrote down a few. Neil Adams, Dennis O'Neil, Bernie Wrightson, Mike Carlin, James H. Williams III. He used to come in my store. Mick Gray, he was a freak. He frequented my store a lot. He's an inker. Gil Kane, Val Merrick, Vaughn Baudet. I met him back in the early 70s. And then in the early 90s, I met his son, Mark Baudet. Sergio Aragon's, he did a sketch for my wife. Tim Vigil, he did a sketch for my wife. And he doesn't do sketches. And the list, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. I've met a lot of people over the years. Camp Bell asked if I would be willing to sell a set of the Marvel Knights Black Panther run that I have. Well, yes. Just add a little more to cover shipping to your offer, and I think we'll have a deal. You do realize, of course, that I fully intend to keep the best copies for myself, but I'll give you the second best ones that I have if I have more than 2 copies. And this set will include both covers for number 2. Brett Bottomley asked, may I get a copy of your charts and forums? Yes. As I have time, I'm making them into JPEGs along with some additional ones that I've got planned out. And I'm going to put them on my Patreon page, which I just started. And I'm not starting it to make a whole fortune or a lot of money. And matter of fact, if I only get, $3 subscribers and all they want to do is get these charts, that's fine with me. But those charts take a lot of time to put together, and I'd kind of like to get something back out of them. So that's why I'm going to make them available that way. And finally, from an anonymous person, they sent me through an email. You often say you have some comics slabbed, but you never show any. Could you show us which ones they are? Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that right now. I have a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 right now. I have 2 that are somewhere in transit for the last week or so. Wonder Woman Giant Annual. Number 1. I don't agree with the grade on this, so even though I still have it in the slab, this slab has been cracked. Eventually I'm going to completely remove it and put it in a Mylar, a Mylite too. But in the meantime, this protects it good enough. Next, Jim Henson's Muppet Babies, number 1 in a 9.6. It's collecting chaos. Of course I have Muppet Babies number 1. Show this. I'm going to show this one next. This is a 9.0 Jimmy Olsen, number 109. From March of 1968. Really pretty copy of that. Happy to have it. All of these eventually will probably end up getting cracked. Maybe. I don't know. This is a really nice copy. Too bad it has some dirt on it. It probably would have graded higher if it didn't have that dirt. I'm not cracking it and cleaning it. If I do crack it, it's just going to be put it in a Mylite. And I have New 52 Catwoman number 24 in a 9.8. I like the cover. It's kind of weird. And I have... yeah. The Stanley Art Germ variant cover for Catwoman number 4 in a 9.8. Yeah, that's a gorgeous cover. Too bad you can't see it. You can see my camera really well, though. And I've tried to get this in a raw copy several times, and I keep getting outbidded on them, so I'm not going to worry about it. And that's all I have for right now. When I get the other two in, I will show them also. So, yeah, I have a few slabs. Trying to figure out what to do with them. I guess I could eat sandwiches off of them. They look like they'd make pretty good sandwich trays. Can't read the comics. So, that's it. Let's take a look at these again. Yeah, this one. We'll close on this one. Bravados. Because this is going to be on my radar for now. All of the Skywald comics are going onto my radar, which means I'm going to try to find them all. And we'll see you next video. Don't forget, before you handle your comics, your collectibles, your cards, no matter what it is, wash your hands. It's good for your comics, good for your health. And we'll see you next video. Bye.